and welcome along and welcome back to Attingham Park. Today we actually have very little to do on our farm. We've got the harvest starting in the near future. So if we have a look on our map, you can see all of our fields are coming very close to harvest starting 3 and 12B particularly with the barley. It is the 2nd day of June, so we're expecting the barley to be ready next game day, so at the beginning of July. All of our fields are weeded. They are all fully fertilized. There is basically nothing on the fields themselves to do. What that does give us a chance to do, though, is take a look at our pigs. It's been a little while since we've had a look at them. So what we're going to be doing today is topping up a few bits and pieces. First up, I'm going to go and give them some more straw. They've now finally begun to use up the straw, and we have quite a bit of manure left. So I want to start taking advantage of that if I can as well. I'm going to go up and take this top bale off there. There we go. And we can go and put this in for our pigs. Now, I believe we can just place this inside the door and it will do. And it'll start using that, so around about here-ish. If not, we know we can place it just over the other side of the wall and have it be used. I'm going to place this here like that. And is that going in? Yeah, in fact, all of that's gone in. So we might be using a little bit more straw than I thought. No, we are. So that's maxed out the straw, which is fantastic. We've got space for a whole load of base food, so I want to start getting some more base food in here. We probably need to get a bit more protein in as well, which is all that we're creating from our gardens at the moment. We're going to use all the manure we've got. That is all going to be used to do the gardens and keep our fertilizer cost down for those. And we're getting close to being able to use slurry on our fields post-harvest now as well. We have a lot of slurry available to us. But I don't think it's enough to do the whole farm, so we need to be a little bit careful on that. However, the pigs themselves are coming along very, very nicely. The original pigs we've got, which are over here, they are now worth £833 a pig, which is brilliant. I mean, that is absolutely fantastic. That is more than it costs us to purchase them, by nearly double. So what I'm going to do as far as the pigs are concerned is wait until they've produced another litter of piglets. And as soon as they've done that, we want to go and get them sold as well. Let's open the production menu here. And we want to spawn items. So we want to spawn, a whole load of corn. So let's spawn 10 pallets of corn. That should do it. I don't think we can spawn. Yeah, we can't spawn really more than 6 by the looks of it. But we need to start spawning stuff out of here. I think we need to also start selling some of the stuff off from our gardens, because our gardens are doing very, very well. In fact, I think I'm going to drop it to a single garden in the near future. I don't think we need 2 gardens. We've got plenty of feed for our pigs coming out of just this single garden here, in fact. And I think we've got a little bit of space to work around with stuff. I mean, I want to sort the yard out. At the moment, we still are living at the hotel and have been since the very beginning of this playthrough. So I think we need to move on and get our house built and everything. And it might be wise to maybe do it coming through where that first garden is, possibly. I think that would be fairly good for us. At any rate, we need to top up the food with our pigs. I think we're going to have plenty here with this. And then we will be in a position where we can turn around and get... well, I think we need to get to earn a little bit of money. We still need to repair the 7810. That is in need of repair still. And, well, I want to get something to transport the pigs to be able to sell them in the near future. So we need to raise a little bit of cash for that as well. And we're going to need some money to hire some workers or to hire a combine driver next time as well. And we're a little bit short on that. We will get some money in shortly from our fishing area on the river. So we will get some money in, but we need to make sure that we are able to fund what we need to fund over the next few months. That is 12,000 litres of corn that we've got in there, which is, wow, they were fairly low on it. We should be going up to 50% on this, and so I'm working my way up. Protein, I think we want to load. In fact, I'm going to try and empty this garden that we have and see if we can't fill the pigs up as much as possible. The thing we've got in there at the moment is all of the barley from last year went into there, and as a result it kind of skewed the amounts we had a little bit. Let's grab some sunflowers out of this one. This is what I'm talking about, is the fact that we have so much stuff in here that's good. Why is this dead? What does this run out of? This has... oh, wow, it's got 47,000 litres of corn in it. It's got fertilizer. I think this is out of water, is what's missing. Let's have a look. So this is indeed out of water. I want to, we need to use everything up in here, but it's absolutely chock full of corn, in fact. So we need to empty the corn out of here as well. I think we could sell 47,000 litres of corn and make a huge amount of money off that. Sunflowers, we are going to take 5 pallets out of that. This still has, this still has 2,000 litres of water. So plenty to keep that one functioning. But I think we want to shut that front one down. I don't think we want to be using the other shed, the other garden anymore. It's got nearly 50,000 litres of corn in it. I think we will just keep producing corn from it. We have more than enough, though, of this one just to keep feeding the pigs. And go from there. Or I might switch them round. Maybe empty this one out and take it down. I don't know. It's a big question, and I don't know which way to go with it. Last set of sunflowers to come out of here, and I was just checking something. I was going, what would happen if we sold all of the corn that we've got in here today? How much could we make off that? A lot of money. It is currently at a price high. In fact, no, June, best time to sell corn, which is exactly where we are. And it's at 880, which is above best price and rising. In fact, 887. This is perfect. We will just decommission that top. Well, actually, I'm not sure I'm going to decommission. I think I'll keep it going. But we are able to load the corn straight into our truck. So once we have filled up the pigs and got them to their max amount of feed, what we'll do is we will then go and sell off corn. So how close are we? I think we can put a whole load more corn from this one in and get their base food up to the maximum. And once we've done that, anything we have left corn wise in our gardens, we're gonna load up into the trailer and or into our truck and go and sell. We can take 30,000 litres at a time, and that is going to be a couple of trips. And that's going to get us about £50,000, which is going to set us up wonderfully for our harvest next time. The auction for field 15 ends today, but the price of it is up to 200,000. So yeah, we are not going to be getting field 15. As nice as that would be, it is way too far out of our price range. I think we're going to stick to our original plan. While the fields aren't quite so good, the other side of the river is very much our target. And we are going to end up buying as much of it as we can going forwards. I am just amazed at what seems to be a golden windfall for the farm of about 50,000 without having realized it's actually there. Last 2 pallets of these 4. Oh, I am amazed. I really am. We seem to have fallen on our feet again, which is great news. It's slightly annoying I can't buy field 15, but slightly relieving as well. The whole thing with that is that it's just so expensive. It's going to be so expensive to do and run, and we're not there yet. I would like to be at a stage where we're having to expand our equipment and needing a bigger farm setup before I did that. That has not emptied both of those. There's 770 litres left, so we'll leave those there. But I think that is our pigs sorted. Yeah, full capacity on both straw and feed. Slurry, they are at 59,000, so we've got nearly 60,000 litres of slurry. That'll be enough to do a couple of fields at the very least. What I want to do now, though, I think is park this up. We've no more need of this today. We're not going to fill the trailer with this. Though, I wonder if I could do a little bit. I don't know if it would work realistically. No. What I'd like to do is put the auger down and do it that way. But we won't do that. What we'll do instead is we'll take the truck over there. We'll keep spawning as much as we can. And then we'll be able to go and sell it. So I think we got 2 odd loads here for this. And bring this out. We'll get the cover off it when we get over here. But yeah, best way for me to do this. Bring this round here. Like so. We'll get the cover off it here. Like that, and let's spawn as many spawn in as we can. Okay, that's not going to spawn in more than 1, 2. Oh, it's the number of litres. So, yeah, it says they're 1,000 litres each. Right, let's get these filled up then, or let's fill up our truck then, and go and sell this off. I think this is going to be a massive amount of money we make today, which I really couldn't be happier about. Oh no, is that not going to fill it? Am I actually, do I need to be right by it, or does it not work? That doesn't work. Right, we're going to have to fill this a different way, which is going to be a little bit odd, I think. What I'm going to do is bring this over here, park this round here, and we'll see if we can get it filled with our front loader instead. If this fails, I have a backup. Oh wow, I've just seen 236,000 is the price of field 15. Yeah, right, if this doesn't work, then I do have a backup. What we're going to do is just bring this here. And it's going to take a little while to do it this way. I think, oh, wow. And yeah, there we go. It's not great. Oh, It's really not great. Wow. So I've got stuck on the edge because the weight of my the weight of my pallet has stopped, has lifted, and it means the tractor is now stuck on the edge. I'm gonna have to try and get this off somehow, and back it off. There we go. That took a lot of them, and I might have bent the trailer a little bit, but we're off. All right, let's bring those back in. So how am I easily going to do this? Because this is a little bit harder than I thought. I wonder if actually I can do it the other way that I was thinking in the first place, which is to bring it to the side here like this. I'm wondering if it won't load these up while you are putting away from it. No. This just does not want to load stuff from beside it at all. You can do that with trailers normally, but it doesn't want to do that from here. And maybe it's these pallets that it doesn't like. Right, so what I mustn't do is put the forks over. So if we do it like that, that will work. And that just means that we're not getting the fork stuck the other side, and should work fairly well. What I will do is try and take 2 at a time to speed this up, because it is going to take 30 of these pallets in order to fill this trailer, and that's going to take us a little while. Yeah, I was hoping I could just park the truck next to it and fill these up, but doesn't seem to be the case. Don't like doing the boxes this way, if I'm honest. I really want to see if I can get them to go with this auger. So let's do this here, and we'll disconnect this. This auger attaches really weirdly as well. So let's pull it back a little bit. Let's jump in the 8340 and move it out the way. Yeah, there we go. And then we can fold this up, if it will. There we go. And turn it on. Right. Can you then take stuff out of these boxes? Please tell me you can, because that would be awesome. I don't think it will, though. This down here. There's no way I can empty these boxes other than into a trailer like that, I don't think. Unless, let's try this. No, there is no way to empty these boxes, unfortunately. So yeah, I have got to do it the janky way. Much as I hate trying to do it that way, I do need to actually lift the boxes over the side of the lorry and let them empty out that way. It's annoying, but there's nothing I can do about it. So we'll have to continue on that way, and we are about halfway full, I think. So a little bit further to go. It's just a slower process doing it this way, and yeah, I don't overly like doing it in the rain this way either. All over, yeah. I wish I could drive up to the side of them and fill them up, but it seems these boxes do not have that function. Last pair of boxes from this garden, and it's going to take me up to about 64%, I think, in our truck. So let's get this up onto here. Kind of considering stacking the boxes on a trailer, but I'd have to get 30 odd boxes onto a single trailer for that. I'm very wary about that. I don't think we'd get more boxes than we can get corn into these. Now on here we have 194 corn left. Yeah, we actually have a full thing of potatoes left, but that's something for later in the year. Here though, on this one, although it's run out of water, it is also completely full of corn. So okay, that 10, 11 pallets. It only ever produces 6, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So I don't know why it has that gap at the end. But yeah, I don't know why the production menu gives me a multiples of 10 if it can't produce more than that. It's a little bit weird. But yeah, we can fill this all up and get this done, and then we'll have a second trailer load to do as well. Sunrise Bakery has peaked at 903. So we want to get this topped off, get these into there and make our money from this, because we are going to make from this first trailer alone about £28,000, which we need because some of our monthly, or actually some of our leasing costs have come in, and we're now looking at minus 2,081. So we need to get ourselves back above the back into the black, and the easiest way we're going to do that today is by filling this trailer up a couple of times and making the most of the excess pig food we have. This is why I want to do it this way. We make money from our pig food. We don't end up costing us to produce the pig food, which is great. Definitely the way to do pigs, especially once we lose the fertilizer aspect of these gardens. We'll then end up only having to buy seeds occasionally, and we will those are negligible in cost compared to what we're getting out. I think we've only ever refilled these once with seeds, and they're still not full. Yeah, just looking at the amount of money we're getting out of them, well worth doing it. This has got to be just about full looking at that. Let's have a look. 93%. We can take 2,000 litres more. So 2 more out of here. Spawn these. Okay. Add another pallet. Grab these last 2. And then we can go and make some cash. And then we've just got to come back and finish this off. Yeah, get the rest of this. And then we'll probably put some water in here, because I don't want to retire this garden until we've used up all the seeds. But at the moment, yeah, we're just outputting way more than we need from 2 gardens. I think we can rework this, or rework these, and end up not costing us a huge amount of money. Replace them both. And just, yeah, get it in a position. I think I can get it in a better position. Just one of these gardens. Because we're overproducing at the moment. And I definitely don't need as much as we've got here. Oh, back that off before we get stuck. And we are done. There we go. So turn this off. How much do we have left in this far garden? We've got 39,500 litres of corn left in there, so still got plenty. That is off, good. Right, we need to head to Sunrise Bakery. We'll tag it. Where's our green shaft of light? Looking at it, it's going to be down the bottom end in town. So we'll head down there. We'll go get this sold and get ourselves back in the black. And then we're going to come back down here and get the rest of them sold as well. Like Spruce Mountain yesterday, I thought today was going to be one of those times when I was going to struggle a little bit to fill the amount of time I had. And yet we found a huge amount to do. The Sunrise Bakery is actually through there. This maze of a town is always annoying. Need to turn around. But yeah, I thought I was gonna struggle to find stuff to get done to fill this space between what we have to do next game day with the harvest starting, and what we had to do last game day with the weeding needing doing. And yet we found something that is going to fill the day, that is going to bring us in a whole load of money, And is stuff that we need doing. We need to make sure that we're staying on top of the output from our gardens, and we need to make sure that the pigs are all fed. And it actually allowed me to look at the pigs and go, oh, maybe we can make some money off these pigs before we get anywhere near the end of this. Because the pigs are actually now worth a load of money to us and haven't cost us a huge amount to have. Let's tip this up and see how much we make out of it. I'm expecting about 28,000, and well, we made nearly 30,000, including the environmental score. So that's fantastic. 27,186 off 37,000 liters. That suggests to me that the Sunrise Bakery price has dropped a little bit, but it hasn't. But yeah, we made an extra $2,000 on top because we have such a high environmental score at the moment, which is fantastic. I mean, that is a really good amount of money off that. And we've got another trailer full to load up and sell. Still left to go today. Given the amount of money we're making off these, this is something that is worth keeping an eye on each June. It's absolutely great time to sell all of this, and we make the most money. And we could even go to the point now of producing some potatoes for sale later in the year. It's not a bad idea. Right, let's open this production menu. Corn. We want to do 6 pallets. There we go. So that's 6,000 liters. So 5 loads of producing those. Let's actually produce that one in the right place. Can I produce one more? Okay. Okay. Let's check. No, still only produced 6. So, yeah. You can only output 6 pallets at a time. If you put any more than that, it just fills the space anyway. On here, that means we've got to do 5 lots of this in order to fill the trailer. So I'm going to get that done, and then we'll go and get all of this sold, and we'll be over 50,000 by the end of the day, which was not where I was expecting to be. Last 6 pallets out leaves us with 9,500 liters. Just need to get these loaded up into our truck, and then we can go and sell them. It is really odd, the spawning on this. There is enough space for 2 more pallets to spawn on the end here, but it will only ever spawn 6, and occasionally it just puts one in sort of the middle of all of this. So it's a little bit weird from that point of view. I am really happy with this, actually. I'm so glad that this has worked out the way it has. It makes me feel so much better that we're using all the resources of the farm now to work all of this, and that we've actually found a setup that works really, really well for keeping everything running, and means that our pigs are not just a burden on us. Looking in the shop, we have a tedder, a baler we can't run, and a very nice little 398 Massey Ferguson. But that's unfortunately not any use to me. We have all the small tractors we need. I need to upgrade, really, the county to something bigger and slightly more modern. As I was saying last time, we do have a couple of choices in that area, and I think we might look at getting a couple of newer New Hollands going forwards, if we can. For now, our Fords and our New Hollands are serving us fairly well, but I think we're going to end up, as the farm expands, we need to do stuff quicker, and therefore we're needing more, or we're needing larger equipment. We are going to need a more powerful tractor in order to do that. So I am looking And I'm keeping my eye out if something a little bit more powerful comes along. We might go and grab that. And it may not be in New Holland. I would like it to be in New Holland, and we're fairly heavily weighted mods-wise with New Hollands. But that does not mean it'll be in New Holland that appears. We might end up with something a little bit different, a little bit odd on here. Not the way I want to go, really. And I might try and buy one outright. The ones I've got are not that expensive. There we go. That is the last one that will fit in this trailer, I believe. Yep, there we go. 99% full. I won't fit another one in here. So we'll start this up. And yeah, time to head back down to the sell point again. Is it still the best sell point? Yes, in fact, it's gone up. £910 per 1,000 litres. So we'll make slightly more of this load than we made off the last one. This time I've managed to not get lost in the maze of housing around here. We have made it round to the bakery. Pull around here. Back her up. And we can then see how much this is going to be worth. At £910, this is going to be actually worth quite a bit of cash. So, back it up, tip it up, and then let the money start to flow. There we go. Out it comes. Let's see how much money this is going to make us. And that is 27,321 plus 2,383. So 29,700 roughly. That is brilliant. £57,913 in the bank. I think we might have enough to repair the 7810 when we get back. And we still got another 9,500 litres of this to sell. Which, yeah, I want to get done today. All in all, though, that is very, very promising. So back down to the farm, and we'll just park this up over here. Get this loaded up with the last 9,500 litres. So that will be that'll be less than 2 full outputs from here. I don't know if this is produced anymore. What we got? Corn, 730 litres. No. So, well, we could empty everything out. So, corn, 9,500 litres. Okay. Let's take 6 pallets out of that and get this loaded up. And then these 2 boxes are the last 2 from the second set. So that's 9,500 litres out of this one. But we still have 700 odd litres sitting in the other one. So what I think we'll do is we'll get these up here unloading and into the trailer, like so. Just pop into here and get the last 799 litres out of this. So, okay. Then we can add that in here, and that will take us over 10,000 litres into our truck. And we can get that sold at best price today as well. And throw us up to about 66,000 £66,000, I think. Maybe £67,000 if we're lucky. So that there, like that, and that's all done. So one last trip down to the bakery to sell 10,301 litres, and then we should be able to come back up here and sort out the 7810 and maybe see if we can get some water quickly into that upper garden as well. So this extra 10,000 litres has given us £9,393 in product and 819 in environmental score. So that is an extra £10,000 for doing that last little bit. That is perfect. 68,491 is what we're left with. So yeah, I've just got a couple more jobs to do, and then we're done for the day. But what a day! What a turn up for the books. Nearly £70,000 in the bank. Over £70,000 made. And just on the off chance, on something I completely forgot I had kicking around, and only when I went to feed my pigs did I realize we had all of that excess crop kicking around. So that has been brilliant. That is well worth it, actually, keeping that truck around. So just a couple of things, as I said, we need to do before we finish. First up, let's repair the 7810. It's in need of it, and that's done. And with that repaired, what we'll do is hook the water bowser up to this and just go and grab us a quick bit of water for our pigs, for our garden before we finish. Get that up and running again, and we'll have to go and spend a little time and get a whole lot of water into that, I think. Might do that into the evening tonight, I think, because that does need doing, and this only holds 7,000 litres of water at a time. So yeah, I'm going to get on with this job into the evening. For now, though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.